Alright, welcome back to Strength Coach Tutorials, and in today's tutorial I'm going to take you through how to create this section here at the bottom, which is going to allow us to color code and highlight our primary and secondary focus, as well as rank on a 1 to 5 scale hypertrophy, strength, strength, power, power, and peaking for what we want to train in each microcycle. So let's get started. First thing you want to do is, if you haven't already, create this box along the corner. These headings you can make whatever you want. This is a box that I like to add to a lot of my annual planner templates, and then I've just formatted here with some dark lines. What I usually do with my templates is, with hypertrophy, strength, strength, power, power, and peaking, I will rank them on a 1 to 5 scale and then color code it for what I want to train that day. So I'm going to highlight all these cells, and I'm going to do a data validation. So I'll go data validation, and I'm going to put list, and then I'm just going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then have an in cell drop down and hit OK. So what that's going to allow me to do is, any of these cells, I'm going to select the value 1 through 5. So for instance, if I was to select a 5 here, 3, whatever. And those are the only values I'm going to be allowed to put in there. So if I put in a 6, it's going to give me an error value that I can't put in a 6 there. So let's delete that too. And then the next thing I want to do is, I want to actually color code these cells so that when I select the number, it's going to be easy to look at to see which ones are the most important. So how I do that is, I select all the cells and I'm going to put a conditional format on, and I'm just going to use one of the preset conditional formattings. We've used these before. Go down to color scales, and I like this first one here. So if I select now a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 out of 5 being the most important thing I'm going to train, and a 1 out of 5 being the least important thing I'm going to train. If you want to do that backwards, it's easy as just switching the color scale around, highlight all the cells, color scales, and then selecting the other one. And what that'll do is, it'll give you the darkest green on the 1 and the red on the 5. So let's put it with that one, just to make it that way. So then you can just type in the values. So say this is a hypertrophy block, that may be the way we want it to look. And then if we wanted to go into a strength block, that would be probably the most important thing. And then, so maybe that's how we want it to look. And then if I drag those across for 4, keep them all the same. And then that's how I like to kind of periodize out my training blocks. And I'll just categorize everything, and it creates a neat little effect, and it's easy for me to just look at each one and see what the training focus is each week. And then in terms of my primary and secondary focus, I don't actually have anything specific in these boxes, but maybe I want to type in hypertrophy focus. And I'll actually type that in there, and then if I select these boxes, and then at the top hit merge and center, I can put that right in the middle, so it says hypertrophy across all those boxes, and then maybe number 2 is strength. Type that in, merge and center at the top, and then down here, strength is obviously my number 1, and then strength, power. So again, I just merge and center those across, merge and center. So there's a nice easy little set of boxes you can add to your annual planner template. They had a great effect, and when you print them off, the color coding really does a good job. If you're enjoying these videos, please visit my website. It's at DSMStrength.com. And please like and subscribe to the videos. When you subscribe to the videos, make sure you click the little bell icon so that you get updates when I post new videos. Thank you.